It seemed as if Carlee Russell is not all that remorseful about staging her abduction because she liked a very odd post. And I'm going to get into it in this video. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Carlee Russell has caused quite a stir on social media, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you all know the story, but just as a refresher, Carlee staged her own kidnapping and it caught national attention. Now, it was said that before she staged her kidnapping, she was dealing with some issues with her boyfriend. They broke up for whatever reason, and he was talking to another girl, allegedly. It was said that she flunked out of nursing school and she allegedly was on drugs. And the day of her staged kidnapping, she actually stole a bathrobe and toilet paper from the spa she worked at. After leaving the spa, she went to get something to eat, and then she went to Target and picked up a few snacks. She picked up some Cheez-Its and granola bars. You know, these were the snacks that were going to hold her over for the few days that she disappeared. Then she called the police. She called 911 and made up this whole elaborate story saying that she saw a toddler in diapers walking along the interstate, and she got out of the car to follow the toddler, and then she got kidnapped by a balding man with orange hair. She was blindfolded and taken to an undisclosed location. They took off her clothes, and this woman came in the room and played with her hair and gave her cheese crackers, which we all believe is the Cheez-Its that she actually bought from Target. So she made up this whole elaborate story to the police and pretty much lied, because the police found out that she was planning on staging her abduction through her phone records. They saw her search history. She was searching movies about abduction. She was searching how to steal money from a cash register. She searched for a one-way bus ticket from Alabama to Nashville because she was planning on staying away for a while. She was searching what the age limit was for Amber Alert. So she really was trying to plan to disappear so she could get attention. Now, personally, I believe that something is severely mentally off with Carlee, because there's no way that anyone in their right mind could plan all of this if they're not off mentally. And when her parents tried to cover for her, her mother even hinted that she was fighting mentally.
And there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
Also, the police hinted that there was something mentally off with her.
There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time.
Now, I believe mentally she wasn't in a good state at all, but a lot of people believe that nothing is mentally off with her. They believe that she did all of this to get attention from her boyfriend, Tamara Latrell Simmons, because I did say that she and her boyfriend had issues prior to her staging her abduction. And it was rumored that she allegedly went after a woman who Tamara was talking to. Listen to this.
This is what Carlee said to the side chick. Itch, please. He told me everything you said about me, and you thought I told him to say that. I wasn't even with him. You're delusional AF if you think your little conversation was anything more than convenience, and the fact that he used you to get back at me out of anger. You want to talk about I don't compare to you on your worst day? Girl, bye. You're miserable, or at least should be, being a stripper to provide for a child I've heard you've had from multiple people. So not surprised you don't know who your baby daddy is. Mention me or contact my NIGGA again, and you'll see I'm not the one to play with. You don't want you and your whole family touched. You're poor. I'm rich. You're a stripper. I'm a nurse. You're ugly. I'm beautiful. You could never. You're the bottom of the barrel. Someone from the police department just could not watch us all suffer. So they released these details. She got caught stealing from work that day, failed out of nursing school, and has been on drugs. She had her friend behind her, and that's who picked her up. She was with her friend all weekend. The police knew she was safe because she unblocked her ex while she was quote-unquote abducted. She planned to disappear and realized it wasn't going to work.
So apparently this was the motive behind Carlee staging her abduction. She just wanted to get attention from her boyfriend. And Carlee doesn't seem to be sad about it, because she recently went on Twitter and liked this tweet saying this: "Carlee, I ain't mad at you. As messed up as it sounds, you had to do what you needed to do for self-preservation. The Bible says, 'You without sin shall cast the first stone.' May the Lord be with you and all the families deeply affected by this situation." So the fact that she likes this tweet shows that there's no remorse. In fact, she's willing to justify her behavior, and the fact that she's using God's word to justify her lies is just absolutely annoying to me. I hate when people bring God into their mess, but it seems like Carlee doesn't really feel that bad for what she did. I mean, she got the attention she wanted, and it's really unfortunate that she used all of these resources that the police could have used to help people who were really in need. It's really unfortunate that she drew all of this attention to herself and made a mockery of people who are actually victims of human trafficking. I mean, it's just really disgusting. Now, Carlee's boyfriend Tamar Simmons did an interview with New York Post, and he is pleading for the public to stop bullying Carlee. He said, "The only thing I can say is I want everyone to stop bullying her. I know what it seems like what she did. Just stop bullying on social media. Think about her mental health. She doesn't deserve that. She doesn't. Nobody deserves to be cyberbullied." So her boyfriend is trying to be a stand-up guy, and he's trying to protect her, but Tamar's sister Maya is not going for it. In fact, Maya went on Facebook and she said, "Man, here y'all go, since y'all literally waited on me to speak out on the situation and give my thoughts on it. I just can't believe she fabricated this whole story. Carlee had my family and I believe in her staged play. She had Tamar and I defended her to the utmost. Having me cuss all these people out, which I don't regret. You all shouldn't speak on things you don't know about. My emotions are high. I really could turn my emotions into actions. I mean, I could really headbutt her, LOL. No, seriously, do everything under the sun for what she has done, especially my brother, but I won't do that. I'm gonna let God work. I don't know what he's gonna do with her and her family, but I know he's turning it around in a positive light for mine, and that is only because we honor him daily. This whole situation is stupid as heck, but at the end of the day, she is the one embarrassed. 100. Everyone is literally on her neck for lying the way she did. They both righteous worldwide right now. I just really pray for her and her family to just tell the truth about everything, and pray for Carlee's mind, because God gonna deal with them. Just like everyone that personally knows Carlee and everyone who genuinely cared about her well-being from the jump, we really thought she was missing like everyone else on my timeline. We clueless as well. But my heart goes out to my brother Tamar Latrell Simmons. I don't like to see my family go through anything they don't have to go through, but he gonna be good and we good regardless. I'm proud of him. He did his part, being a real man and going out searching hard for his girlfriend like any concerned boyfriend would do. But like I said, God is turning this situation around for our good. He the only one allowed this to play out the way it did. I just want to thank everyone who reached out to me and us concerned about how Tamar is feeling. He's gonna be okay, way better than he was before. She fumbled. So clearly the sister is pissed about the situation, but even still, she had enough grace for her to say, you know what? I'm still going to be praying for her. And I do hope that Carlee and her family especially comes out and tell the truth, because I would respect it more. I understand that she did something that was very stupid. She was going through a mental breakdown and she made a horrible decision that backfired, and she's completely embarrassed. I mean, she's in a very low place in her life. She flunked out of nursing school. She got fired from her job. She lost the love of her life. I mean, somebody who seems to have a lot going for himself. I mean, he's handsome, he's educated, he seems to have money. She lost him, and not only that, she ruined her reputation. So I understand that she is dealing with a lot mentally, but at the same time, I do think she needs to be held accountable. I do think she needs to come out and tell the truth and apologize for her actions. I would respect that more. And I'm not one of those people who even want to see her go to jail. I actually don't want to see her go to jail. I do want her to face some repercussions. I would say that she should do long hours of community service and pay a fine, something to that effect, but I'm sure some people would beg to differ just because of the amount of damage she did do. So some people would say that she deserves jail. Either way, she needs to be held accountable because that's the only way she's going to learn from her actions. Because the fact that she's liking tweets that justify her behavior and the fact that her family is covering for her is just not a good sign. And she's going to continue to get away with this if she's not held accountable. She needs to be taught a lesson because she made a mockery of all of the victims of human trafficking. And in fact, there are so many black girls and women being targeted by kidnappers. In fact, there have been several nonprofit organizations in Oakland who have band together to bring attention to this problem because there were a series of different kidnappings and attempted kidnappings that were not really addressed or handled properly by the police. And so there's a huge concern that these black girls are going missing and they're not receiving the proper coverage. In fact, it was said in 2021 that nearly 90,000 black girls and women were reported missing across the country. Also, there was another report about a missing woman named Kajara Fraze who went missing in Beaumont, California, I believe. She was 9 months pregnant and she was missing for months. And this case still hasn't been handled with as much urgency. So if you can look at all of these examples and see all of these women who have gone missing and see how serious this problem is, you can understand why Carlee Russell's case is so infuriating to many people, because Carlee is one of the few black women who got attention on a large scale. The whole nation was invested in this because they were not only concerned about her, but they were also concerned about the missing baby. So this was very serious and there were a lot of resources used to try to find them. So she got all of this attention, but she was faking the whole time. Meanwhile, you have real victims out there who still have not been found. And so this is truly an issue, and Carlee definitely needs to face the repercussions for her actions. I don't care what it is, but she needs to face something, because this is the only way she's going to truly learn that her behavior is not okay. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.